Everything you need to know about products and services that can improve your life. This is Experts on Call on CL 650.
I'm Red Robinson. Today we're talking about appliances, and we're with he doesn't like the word guru, so we use the word expert, but he certainly is, Jack McIver. Jack, thanks for coming in, and I'm learning a lot here today. It's amazing to me how much knowledge you have. But this is a passion of yours anyway, isn't it? I mean, besides selling and repairing appliances, it's something you like doing.
Well, proper maintenance extends their life.
Yeah, true.
And seeing I'm not one of the greedy bunch from the United States trying to sell appliances every 5 years, I would rather maintain people's appliances and have them get the value out of them.
Right. That's what I was saying earlier. I didn't realize that a lot of things you buy today only last 3 to 5 years. Is that right?
Well, that's what we hear when people call us.
Oh, well, you gotta trust the customer.
Yeah.
One quick question on warranties. We were going to talk about it earlier. Do you have guarantees or warranties on products?
Well, the Speed Queen built washers and dryers come with a 3-year in-home parts and labor guarantee.
Okay.
They have a lifetime guarantee on their inner and outer tubs, which are, the wash tub and the outer tub. They have a 15-year guarantee on their transmission. And they have a 5-year guarantee on the motor.
Okay.
All right. Now, they also have transferable warranty. If you sell your house or you sell the washing machine, and then the dryer to someone, they get full warranty. If there's whatever warranty's left, they can take advantage of it. Yeah.
Amazing. Now, you've been an advertiser here on Sea Isle for a long time. Does it work for you, advertising-wise?
Yes, this is for our business. There's, I don't know how many thousand people there are that are listening, and over the years I've advertised here, but they at least come and see what we do. That's good. And a lot of people say sometimes, Red sent me.
Oh, good. It's my relatives. I've got to make sure I pay them.
You're telling people how wonderful we are on your show.
No, I do, because I believe in it. It's like I said at the offset of the program, I never take an advertiser on that I don't believe in. Mm-hmm. Why would I do that?
That's why would you?
Thank you so much. What would you say are the biggest myths when it comes to appliance repair? You see signs, we can repair your dishwasher or whatever.
Well, I think when appliances were made the old-fashioned way, they were built to be repaired. There was a law.
That's right.
There was, in the CSA standard, there was a rule. You had to make them repairable. They had to be fit for the purpose they were designed for, and they had to last long.
That's not today, though.
No, the Americans deregulated our CSA standards, and that's why all this stuff is like it is.
Now, I was thinking of another thing. A lot of people listening here have rental properties. Mm-hmm. Do you have many clients like this?
Many.
Oh.
Thousands and thousands of apartment rental suites.
Yes.
And also condos have common laundry. We have a lot of Hibsch in condos where they Hibsch washers and dryers in the laundry rooms. And we have, people duplexes, triplexes, 120, 150 suite buildings, whatever there is, we do. But they have a lot more money left over than the people who are on the appliance replacement treadmill.
Good way of putting it.
Yes, they do. And they like me, and I micromanage their appliances for them.
Well, there you go. And I know you do. Tell me something. One thing I skipped over, and I didn't mean to, because this is another part of a conversation we had before we came on the air. Vacuuming under your fridge. Explain to the listeners and the viewers what you told me.
Okay. How you know that a refrigerator needs to be vacuumed underneath from the front.
Right.
is there won't be any heating coils on the back of the fridge. They'll be under the fridge.
Okay.
And if they get too plugged up, the compressor can fail one hot day and have to replace the compressor. They're designed to be cleaned once a year. So once a year, we suggest people put on the calendar that they're going to vacuum under the fridge and get rid of all that lint and stuff. And at the same time they do that, they would wash the door seals with soap and water,
right,
and wash the face of the fridge and the freezer around so that it's not sticky.
Well, that's fascinating.
And that keeps the gaskets from being worn out.
Well, people say, well, I vacuum, but they do it around the fridge, don't they?
Yeah, or they'll go to the back.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
But unless they take the back cover off. But the lint is being sucked in, usually on the right-hand side, sometimes the left-hand side, and it goes back and it's expelled out the front on the other side. So it's a U-shaped airflow.
Huh. I'll tell you, this is most educational for me. And different brands that you recommend, in whether they're dishwashers or washers and dryers or fridges, give us your personal recommendation. Because I know when somebody comes in the store, they say, oh, I'd like that. And you say, may I just suggest that that's not a good buy?
We don't have anything that's not a good buy.
At your store?
No.
No.
Everything that we put on the floor in rebuilt appliances and it has a price on it. It has value more than that price. In other words, it's not like if you go in the buy and, we used to be the buy and sell, but if you go on Craigslist and that, all the crap.
Yeah. Garbage.
is you're just wasting your time. But buying a properly rebuilt appliance from us, you get value and it works properly because we put parts in it.
What a lot of people don't know, Jack, is that, and I'm a personal a guy that can give a testimonial, is that you go out on house calls yourself. Mm-hmm. I call you the appliance doctor, but no doctors go out on, well, not many, go out on house calls anymore.
No, keeps my waistline down.
But no, then you know what's going on with your service department. You know what's going on with the appliances that you've sold.
I do.
And that's how. Now, one thing that I wanted to mention is the garburator. I have a garburator, and they're handy, but you got to watch what you put in them, don't you?
Well, Syncerator carburetors jam quite easily, and they even come in the box comes an Allen wrench key for breaking them loose. We sell Waste King carburetor. They start at $165, and they very rarely jam.
That's amazing. I'm going to look at that when I get home.
And the ones that we're selling, those are so easy to install. I mean, actually, they are a lot easier than any other kind.
Well, in Vancouver, Mayor Moonbeam has brought in little green things you can put all your leftovers. But you wouldn't shove just anything down a carburetor, would you?
No.
You must have come across some that have abused them.
Well, the thing is that you've got to have lots of water flowing with the carburetor when you're carbureting, or else you can fill it up and plug the plumbing.
Oh, so
crap.
You just can't throw it down. You got to have water.
No, you have
running.
to have the water running first. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is amazing. I just wanted to talk about your long-lasting customers because you have more than anyone else I know. And how did you establish that? Was it through the service you give? Was it through the choice of appliances? Or was it the after sales and service and caring about your customer? What makes this work?
Well, it was the luck of getting started in the appliance business during the golden age of appliances.
And it was, yeah.
That anybody could look good. Really.
Yeah.
It was a tougher competition then. The thing was that you had to know what you were doing, and you had to do your installations properly and everything. So it was I didn't mind it. It didn't bother me. But the other guys tailed off and got away from that because it's a pain in the rear. But, I am a believer in my work of not doing the cream jobs. I do everything.
No, and I know that.
If it's difficult, I still do it because it's good. It's good for exercise and it's good for my soul.
But also, I know you well enough that it's a challenge, and you love a challenge.
Oh, I do.
Of course.
Of course.
Now, let's take a moment here before we close off the show. Jack McIver, McIver's Appliances. We have a new location. I say we because I feel like I'm part of your family. Let's talk about that. Where is it located? And so, you can throw an address out. It doesn't mean anything, but a landmark would make a difference.
Okay. When you drive down Marine Drive and you see Wendy's,
right?
That's Ontario. You can come down that street and turn left into our parking, onto 69th, and drive into our parking lot. You can come down off Marine on Main and come down to 69th and turn right and drive into our parking lot. You can come down Manitoba, where Lordco is, and drive along 69th and see and drive into our parking lot. It's 38 East 69th.
Okay.
And our website is mcivers.biz, and our telephone number is 879-5222.
Jack, I want to thank you for this. I've learned a lot, and I'm not just saying it because I'm sitting here, but I really have. And it makes me think I'm going to have a second look at the stuff in my house. Jack McIver, thank you so much.
You're welcome.